Watch. Ian Carroll and Joe Rogan confirms Alex Jones is not controlled opposition. Ian Carroll is a great investigator. If y'all don't follow him on X, I suggest y'all follow him on X. He'll have you going down rabbit hole upon rabbit hole upon rabbit hole. I mean, great investigator. He got the receipts. He shows all the receipts when he does it. It's amazing. Some of the research and stuff that he delved into. But we're gonna check out a couple of clips from Joe Rogan's show. Because I hear the talks, you hear people saying that Alex Jones is the Fed and he's controlled opposition and all these other things. While he does do some things that I might disagree with, all in all, I do not think Alex Jones is controlled opposition. I don't think he's a Fed. I think he's genuine in the things that he believes. I've been listening to Alex Jones for years, well over a decade. Not so much recently though, but he do be on point with a lot of his assessments. So we're going to talk about it though. We're going to play the clip, but before we get started, go ahead and hit that like button, share this out so we can get this information out there. Subscribe if you're not already a subscriber, and hit that alarm bell so you know when I'm putting out new stuff. Also, check out my link tree in the description. It has a link to my Patreon. That's where I talk about things that I can't talk about here. There's also a link to my Instagram and my X account, so follow me there as well. All right, so let's get into this news. Now, this comes from the infamous InfoWars, and they report that during the latest edition of the Joe Rogan Experience, journalist Ian Carroll said he's been called controlled opposition by some people due to his meteoric rise in popularity over the past year, and noted they say the same thing about InfoWars founder Alex Jones. But the information that he does what he does is very, very informative. I don't think he's controlled opposition, because if he was, he wouldn't be putting out a bunch of the things that he's putting out. But let's play this clip here. Here we go.
I've had a level of success that is unprecedented, and people call me a controlled opposition because of it. And it's like fair, like it's like whatever, dude. Like if I was in all of their seats, I would probably be like, where did this dude come from? But at a certain point, it's like an intense level of like.
You're talking
suspicion.
to Captain Controlled Opposition over here.
I know.
People
dude.
think that I'm controlled opposition.
Yeah.
It's that whole term is funny because there's got to be real controlled opposition. That's why it's a term.
Because it's a war, dude.
Yeah, well, it's
crazy out here.
A valid strategy.
Yep.
But I think you could figure it out after a while.
Yeah, and for me, it's really interesting because, and you know this too, you've been in this game for forever, is when you actually get to meet people in real life, you learn things about them. You get that vibe of them that is it's not impenetrable. You can be fooled. Yeah. But like, how much can you fool? And can you fool all your employees all the time? Like Alex Jones is
you can tell when people are inauthentic. You can tell that, especially if you talk to someone long enough, you would know that. All you have to do, look no further than Kamala Harris. People can smell how fake she was. They can smell the inauthenticity. I mean, people can tell that.
A great example. People call him controlled opposition, like he's bought by the Jews, he's bought by the commies, he's bought by and it's like, cool, but I know all of his staff and I've hung out with them, and like, you've known him over years and years. Like, is he faking his entire life? Like, I've been on his show, I've seen what prep
he was
they do,
doing the exact same thing when no one was listening.
Exactly.
He was on public radio.
Yeah.
Alex has been saying, he's been talking about this stuff since the 90s, and I've known him since 90, I guess I met him in 99.
Yeah.
And I think I've been listening to Alex Jones. I first heard of him probably in 2008, maybe. I've been listening to him since like 2008. Yeah, about 2008. When I was first like on YouTube, on YouTube, watching YouTube videos and then Google videos, back when it used to be Google videos before they bought YouTube. And Alex Jones was on there, and I was coming across his stuff, and then I started I remember I got my first smartphone and I downloaded the Alex Jones app. Or was it called the Alex Jones app or the InfoWars app? And back when I used to work at I used to clean carpet and work in the library and stuff, I would have my headphones on every day and I would listen to Alex Jones.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
I learned the other day that he started InfoWars, like he officially founded InfoWars, like when I was 2 years old or
That's
something like that.
amazing.
It blew my brains. It was like, what?
The first video of his that really woke me up was the video he did on the World Trade Organization protests in Seattle.
Yeah.
When he showed that there was these groups of masked men who dressed in military uniforms with military issue shoes. They all had the same shit on, and they all ran around in this peaceful protest for the World Trade Organization and started smashing things and lighting things on fire and creating chaos, which allowed the police to then move in. Then these people all holed up in one house. They negotiated with the police, and they were all released.
Yeah.
Weird.
Yeah.
Almost
so this
sounds
is
like
the
a
90s.
few events of the last couple years, you know?
Yeah. Well,
funny
it
how
sounds
that
like
works.
Patriot Front.
Right. Definitely sound like Patriot Front. We all know Patriot Front was the feds. Let's check out the second clip here. What do we got here? I don't know. I don't even know what this clip is. Let's scroll down. Here we go. This is what I was looking for. Joe Rogan and Ian Carroll. Let's just play this clip. Is this the same clip?
Yeah.
That whole term is funny because there's got to be real controlled opposition. That's why it's a term.
It's
Because
the
it's
InfoWar, dude.
Yeah, well, it's
crazy out here.
a valid strategy.
Yep.
But I
And-
think you could figure it out after a while.
Yeah, and for me, it's really interesting because, and you know this too. You've been in this game for forever. Is when you actually get to meet people in real life, you learn things about them. You get that vibe of them.
Yeah.
That is not.
Oh, yeah.
It's not impenetrable. You can be fooled.
Yeah.
But like, how much can you fool? And can you fool all your employees?
Yeah, that's the same. So that's the same clip there. But Rogan's responded, you're talking about captive controlled opposition here. People think I'm controlled opposition. And I mean, but the thing is with people like Joe Rogan who's on all the time, you get the real them. You get the sense of who they really are. When people are online and they talk a lot and talk about their lives and stuff like that, you get a sense of who they are. You understand if they're real or not. And Alex Jones, for better or for worse, I think what you see is what you get. I mean, when he was having issues with his ex-wife and stuff like that, you can tell he was going through things and he would talk about it and things like that. You get a sense of who these people really are. And I think Alex Jones, what you see is what you get. That's why I like Alex Jones. Same thing with Joe Rogan. Same thing with Ian Carroll. Same thing with Donald Trump. You know, they tell you who they are. They don't hold back anything. They tell you where they're coming from. And it's refreshing to see people like that, especially when it comes to politics, because the politicians are so fake. They're so inauthentic. And people like Trump will continue to win because they continue to be real and speak their mind and not play these political games. Not controlled opposition. But y'all let me know what y'all think about this. Do you think Joe Rogan or Ian Carroll or Alex Jones are controlled opposition, or you think they're real, authentic people? Leave your comments down below. Like, share, and subscribe, and check out jjthepsychotherapist.com for the latest in news. Until next time, peace.